The store-bought frosting is a tasty and convenient way to decorate your baked goods. Knowing how to make store-bought frosting pipeable is a simple hack that will save you time. You can convert frosting from a can into beautifully piped designs with just a few simple steps. There are several different types of store-bought frosting you can choose from, such as vanilla buttercream, cream cheese, and chocolate fudge. You can use any kind of canned frosting you like to decorate your cakes or cupcakes. You will be amazed by the designs you can make and how easy it can be to pipe canned frosting. Piping store-bought frosting. Buying frosting from the store can be great for decorating your favorite cakes, cupcakes, cookies, and brownies. However, straight-of-the-jar store-bought frosting isn't quite the right texture for piping. Fortunately, there are some simple ways to make it great for piping. Adding powdered sugar. Powdered sugar is an easy way to thicken up your canned frosting. Simply add your jar of frosting to a large bowl, along with about 1/4 cup powdered sugar. Use an electric mixer or hand mixer to beat the frosting and powdered sugar until fully combined. Powdered sugar thickens up frosting to make it easier to pipe. If needed, you can add 1 tablespoon more powdered sugar at a time until it reaches your desired consistency. Once your mixture is ready, add it to your piping bag and use your favorite piping tip. If desired, you can also add food coloring to your frosting as well. Start with just a few drops of coloring and mix them in with your mixer. If it is not yet the desired shade, add a couple more drops and mix again. Adding powdered sugar will work for any type of canned frosting, whether it is buttercream, cream cheese, or even whipped cream. Adding cream cheese. Another way to make your frosting pipeable is to add cream cheese. The cream cheese will help thicken the frosting, while also giving it a rich and creamy flavor. Add 1 8-ounce block of cream cheese and a teaspoon of vanilla extract to 1 can of frosting. Combine the ingredients into a large mixing bowl and beat with an electric or hand mixer until smooth or creamy. If the frosting is not quite thick enough yet, you can add powdered sugar. Start by adding 1 tablespoon in at a time and add more to your frosting as needed. Then, add it to your piping bag and decorate your baked goods. If you add cream cheese to your canned frosting, be sure to refrigerate it when not serving. Cream cheese is perishable and will melt if exposed to warm temperatures or direct sunlight. Tips for using a piping bag. When filling a piping bag, the easiest way to do it is to put the piping bag in a glass and turn the top down over the sides of the glass. Then, simply scoop the frosting into the bag using a rubber spatula. Once full, remove the piping bag from the glass and get decorating. To avoid air bubbles, only fill your bag around 2/3 to 3/4 full. Once you have filled it, twist the top of the bag closed and gently pat it. By gently patting it, you are realizing some of the pressure that can lead to air bubbles forming. You can even use a chip clip to keep your frosting bag secure as you pipe. Then, when you need to refill your piping bag, simply repeat the process. Canned frosting hacks. In addition to making store-bought frosting pipeable, there are many other hacks you can do to improve it. These hacks are great if you are on a tight schedule and are looking to save time in the kitchen. How to thin frosting. If you are wanting to thin out your canned frosting, you can simply do so by adding milk. Simply mix in 1 tablespoon of milk at a time to 1 can of frosting until it meets your desired consistency. In addition to milk, you can also use heavy whipping cream or half and half to thin out your frosting. All of them will also add a nice flavor to your frosting. You can also use water to thin it out, but it won't add any flavor. A thinner frosting is great for bundt cakes, muffins, quick breads, or even donuts. There are many different desserts you can add it to, and if you add enough milk, it will have a consistency similar to a glaze. How to make it fluffier. To make canned frosting fluffier, you can add whipped topping to it. Not only will the whipped topping give it a lighter consistency, but it will also cut back on the sweetness. Add 1 16-ounce can of frosting with a 16-ounce can of whipped topping. Combine both of them in a large mixing bowl and use a hand or electric mixer to combine. Mix until the frosting is light and fluffy in consistency. This is a great hack if you find buttercream frosting too sweet to begin with. Since you are adding whipped topping, be sure to keep it refrigerated when not serving. It will begin to melt if it is exposed to warm temperatures or direct sunlight. Transforming canned frosting. There are many benefits to using canned frosting. It is convenient, tasty, and comes in a variety of different flavors. It is especially great if you are short on time or want a simple way to pipe decorations. By simply adding powdered sugar to your store-bought frosting, you can make it the right consistency for piping. The addition of powdered sugar will help thicken it up. In addition, you can also add cream cheese as well for more flavor and a thicker consistency. If you liked this video, don't forget to like and subscribe.